it's about getting into schools and talking to young people, because, I know that people can change. And it's about talking to people and getting them to understand and perhaps step back from violence and prejudice and whatever. And we just need to work together and keep on the good fight there.
Absolutely. Hey there, guys. We are ecstatically happy to announce that we are associated with the Sophie Lancaster Foundation.
The times are changing, and with the unfortunate death of Sophie, those changes have made a massive impact for the future. If Sophie was with us still today, I can guarantee what you are doing will still be reaching so many lives of young teenagers, young adults, and those who wish to be as different as possible. So thank you very much.
To find out more about this incredible foundation and all the work they do, and more importantly, how you can help, head on over to www.sophielancasterfoundation.com.
Hi, my name is Pierre Hanna, and I'm talking to Jamie and Tom here on their incredible podcast. Enjoy.
Oh, hey guys. It's not one hand, it's not two hands, it's double wave time. Welcome to the Chronicles of Podcast, only the 28th edition. Double wave, come on, double wave with us, let's do it. It's Jamie.
Hello.
I believe it's the Chronicles of Pierre Hannah, is that right?
You're damn skippy, it is.
Oh, we're going to Australia now, mate. Oh, Skip, I love that. I love that show. It's absolutely fucking incredible. So, shall we?
Yes, because my arms are going to fall off in a minute.
Okay, let's go, boys.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the 28th edition of the Chronicles of Podcast. And these are the Chronicles of Pierre Bohanna. It is I, the bearded brummy Jamie, and with me, as always, is this devil.
Is Le Scotsman Tom, and of course, I just want to throw it out there right now. It's a very sad week for the fact that the Scots lost in the rugby. So, the other half was extremely happy, and I was not. But
Yeah,
what a game!
I was going to ask how you were feeling.
What a game! But we'll get to that later. So, how's Jamie doing? What's going on? Welcome back to the 20th edition. Edition of the Chronicles of Podcast. We appreciate everybody coming down. We appreciate you all being here. I love it. It's nice. Welcome.
It's lovely to see you all again.
Always a pleasure, never a chore, as they say. Why is it a chore though? Why is that a saying?
Let's not get started on the English language sayings again. Come
That's
on.
like, why would it be a chore? Why does that have to be in there? Should it be a pleasure the whole time? I love this. English sayings are so weird, aren't they?
They really are. Do you know what? We need to find someone that's like an English historian that looks into the English language and just have a 6-hour conversation with them. Like, explain this expression to me, please. I don't get it. Why can't you have your cake and eat it? What the fuck else are you going to do with a cake?
Jamie.
Yes.
How handy do you have to be a handy man?
Oh, fuck, that's a good question.
How, do you have to be incredibly handy? Do you have to be, do you have to know everything to be handy? Or can you know one thing and still be a handy man? Because
is there a handy scale?
I don't know. There must be. Plumbing, electrics are at the top, but you've got basic DIY down, so shelves are down here. And then you've got with IKEA furniture, because obviously that's got instructions and stuff. So that bit at the top, you've got rewiring, plumbing, that sort of thing.
Maybe you have to know so many trades in order to get the expression handyman. Because if you just know plumbing, you're a plumber. Just know building, you're a builder.
Is IT in there? Doing computers, do you know what I mean? Be handy. My laptop's not working. It's it's because you've only got so much of this RAM. You need to delete this, decompress that, make sure you clear out your C folder, and there you go.
Because a lot of companies have we have one at work. I've spotted him every now and again. They just know how to do fucking everything. Like, I've seen this man rewiring computers. I've seen him building things. I've seen him fixing the electronics on a door. I've seen him doing all sorts. He is a handy man.
And there's in neurosurgery. And the doctor's like, what are you doing in here?
Doing your job for you, mate. Move over. I can do it better than you.
I'm fixing the machine, of course. That's exactly what I'm fixing this machine now here that saws open the skull. Is that not what it's for?
The skull.
Is that not what it's for? Is that are we right? What are you doing here?
I'm learning on the job.
The other thing, Jamie, as well, just quickly, I just need to delve and segue quickly to Jamie's weigh-in.
Oh, I haven't weighed in weeks. No. What it was is I'm gonna get personal. I'm gonna get emotional with you all people.
Oh,
I was getting too much in my head, and I was like, "You need to lose weight. Oh, you put weight on. Oh, you fat fuck. You need to lose more weight. You're not losing enough weight. You need to lose 2 more stone." And I was obsessing over it. And I was getting too much in my head. So I was like, nope, I'm just going to eat responsibly. I'm going to weigh every month or so just to make sure I'm on track and just enjoy, because I busted my ass. I lost 6 stone, and all I've done since doing then is diet to try and keep it off. I've not actually enjoyed any of it.
Yeah, I was going to, good point.
I've not enjoyed the fruits of my labor, just like I finally got where I wanted to be, and all I've done is stress and worry about getting fat again. So it's like, I need to break this mindset. So I'm still struggling because every day I'm like, you fat fuck, every time you walk past the mirror. But there we go. I'm getting there.
But you lost half of you.
Yeah, I know, but it's.
And then you had Oreo cheesecake and mac and cheese with Wotsits, and you shared it on our social media for anyone that checked out.
Yeah, it looked good, didn't it?
It was all right. I mean, yeah, the mac and cheese looked pretty decent, but Oreo, I don't know. I like Oreo. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Oreo seems to be one of the things people seem to be like, oh, I love Oreos. Or they're like, nah. Oreos.
I like them. I don't dislike them. I like them, but I'm just not like, you know what I mean? And like, oh, I need to get off this show and go and buy some Oreo. It's Jaffa cakes for me. So I mean,
love me a Jaffa. Love me a Jaffa.
It's that classic question of like, is it a cake or a biscuit? Do you know what? I don't give a fuck. It's delicious.
Don't give a fuck what it is, but it's a cake. The clue is in the fucking name, people.
It's absolutely delicious. I don't care what the fuck it is. I'm just going to eat it anyway because I'm going to devour a whole 10-pack. It's funny because the other half's mum bought me a yard for Christmas. It lasted 2 days.
I brought one for Harrison for Christmas. It lasted about 2 hours.
Nice. Didn't realize I try and measure dick sizes here, mate. Sorry about that.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah. Well, my son who's 16 can eat more Jaffa cakes than you. All right, cool. Does he want a biscuit? Does he want a fucking
No, he wants more Jaffa cakes.
Like, fucking hell. Sorry about that, mate.
I saw the greatest thing in the world the other day. It captured my imagination and it made me so damn happy.
What's that?
I was cycling to work, just chatting away on the phone. I looked to my right and there's a woman standing there, fumbling around. I was like, what the hell is she doing? Ladies and gentlemen, she was changing the CD in her discman.
What?
Yes. She was changing the CD in her discman. And what made it better is, remember, you used to get the CDs, had 2 CDs in, so had the flippy case in the middle.
Yeah.
It was one of them. So she was like holding the discman in one hand and fighting with the CD case in the other hand. I was like, oh, I'm having like so many 90s nostalgia flashbacks right now. I'm so happy.
I never got to get a discman because they jumped so much. I was a Walkman kid, and then I think I went to iPod.
I loved my discman. But yeah, the skipping was a nightmare. I had anti-skip technology. Did it bollocks?
Yeah, what is that exactly?
It doesn't fucking work.
How can you stop a CD from spinning? Like, it makes no sense. How was that?
It doesn't.
What are you giving it? Suspension?
I used to open the lid and turn it off and on to see if I could see anything moving or changing inside the. I was like, no, this is bullshit.
I just got a feeling you can see a discman be like, they see me rolling, they hating. That's just what I mean. Like, what's it? Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous.
I wish I'd stopped now and just gone like, excuse me, love, have you got anti-skip technology? How's it working for you?
Do you remember that? Do you remember MP3 players as well? People had MP3 players.
Oh,
they didn't really take off as much, did they? They just used their Sony Ericsson phones.
Yeah, they sort of came out at the same
Nokias,
time, didn't they?
You know, I can play The Simpsons on my Nokia.
I can fit 10 songs on this. Wow. Check
but back then, though, dude, it was like, this is amazing.
Oh, well, yeah. I used to love plugging my MP3 player into my computer's USB port and drag and dropping them songs over there.
At a line
Back in the day.
do you just yeah. I just want to segue again. I had a thought.
He's a man of segues today.
I had a thought yesterday. Right, one of my colleagues at work was drinking juice. Okay, just bear with me. Just come on this journey with me a moment. He was drinking juice, right? But it had bits in it. So, what makes people think that? Does it make it extra fruity? Like, I've never understood why people have jam, marmalade, or juice or whatever that's like got bits in it. I don't understand why you want floating fruit in there.
No.
It just makes no sense. You've got to have it smooth every time. I just don't, marmalade looks really nice. That does. But it's missing its peel. Put peel in it. We need to put some peel in there because that'll make it extra juicy.
That's the thing that gets me. If they're going to put bits in it, at least put nice bits in it.
The
with
fruit.
Strawberry jam. You can have the seeds in it. No, thank you. Marmalade. You can have orange peel in it. Can I just have some orange in it? In bits in your orange juice. It's like the stringy bits from the inside of it. No.
It's so weird, isn't it?
No.
I just don't understand why you want to have just like bits floating. Like, if you gave me water, I looked at it, which is floating with like, I don't know, shit in there. I'd be like, yeah, I don't want that, thanks. Like, why has my water got bit? It just makes no sense. I don't understand why people want to have bits in their juice or their jams or marmalades. Like, no, what is wrong with you?
Absolutely not.
But then, this is more controversial though, but then peanut butter, I love having nuts in it. I love it crunchy. So I guess I'm just weird. Maybe I'm a massive fucking hypocrite. Maybe I should
But you're not drinking peanut butter.
I'm not drinking fucking jam.
Well, yeah, but good point. But at least with peanut butter, it's made of peanuts. It's not here. Have the shit bit of the bit. Just have the peanut shell. That's what they should do with it. There's no peanuts in crunchy peanut butter anymore. It's just peanut shells. Then you wouldn't like it.
They might as well put the fucking leaf of strawberries into fucking jam if you're going to put peel in it, you twats.
No, just get.
We might as well score that. Fuck it. We put shit in it. Might as well put all the leaf in it as well. Let's make it extra strawberry.
Extra what? Sorry,
strawberry.
Strawberry.
What genius thought that'd be a great idea to put peel into shit and stuff? Like, no thanks. Just make it smooth. Like, you don't need to put extra fruit in it. It's not going to do anything else.
No, disgusting. Disgusting.
Oh yeah, so I went on a massive tangent there. Jamie, how we doing? What's going on?
I'm all right. I'm quite tired. I've been up at like 5 o'clock every morning this week because I'm starting work at 7, so it's all good fun.
Do you want to stop moaning at any point? Oh, I'm doing 2 till 10, bastards. Oh, they get me up at 5 a.m. the fuckers. I wish I was back on 2 till 10s.
You know when I won't be complaining? For the next 3 weeks after this week. That's when I won't be complaining. 3 weeks off work, and I'm going to do probably lots because I don't know how to relax, but still.
Because you do everything around the house anyway. So, why is that not done? Why is that not? I'll stop.
No.
It's the show. It's fine. But has work been okay? Everything been all right? You've been enjoying your 5 a.m. start cycling it in the pitch black?
It's been all right. I had a pretty bad day yesterday. I was throwing some impressive temper tantrums yesterday, but it's all good.
Why?
I walked to work because I left my bike there the day before, and that's like a 2-hour walk. And then I was at work, and I was just. Do you ever feel like you're just being given every single job while you're at work? It's like, does no one else work here? I was having one of them days, and then I was cycling home. My bike kept playing up, and then it started raining on me, and I was just like, started turning to Travis. I was like, why does it always rain on me? I was just starting to really lose my rag.
But whose fault was it for leaving the bike at work?
Bit of mine, bit of not. It's because we were going somewhere after work.
Why'd you walk?
It was easy.
Yeah, well, it means you have to walk then. You don't have to get the train.
Yeah, so there was no train running that time. It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, I was fine.
But why, Jerry?
But why? Tell me now. But it was fine. Because yesterday was the day of love, wasn't it? So we had a nice evening. So the day got better.
Good, I'm pleased. It was Valentine's Day yesterday.
It was Valentine's Day yesterday.
Happy Valentine's Day to you all. I did leave a nice little video for you on our YouTube channel at the Chronicles of Podcast. Please hit that subscribe button.
Did you have a nice first Valentine's Day with the other half?
I did. Dude, it's crazy how much I adore and love her. Like, it's nuts. I've never felt this way about anybody in my life. Genuinely. Huh?
Not even me.
Nope. And generally have never, ever experienced anything like it ever. It's just wonderful. It's just a wonderful, wonderful feeling. So yeah, it blows my mind a little bit, to be honest. I can't really explain it. I really can't, because there's no words in the English language that can truly justify how I feel about her. So yeah, we're getting stuck with the show. Fuck it, I don't care. So yeah, it was good, really good. I worked late and then I bought ingredients. I came home. We exchanged gifts. I cooked dinner. I made jacket potatoes. She made sweet chili prawns, which were just unreal. I made jacket potato, how I make jacket potato, like divine. We had salad, we had coleslaw, I had tuna sweet corn in mine. She had cheese and prawns in hers, and it was just sensational. And then she bought a massive giant ass cookie that her friend bakes cakes and bakes stuff. Like, she makes a business out of it. Like, she's pretty damn fucking good at it. So she got a cookie at first to enjoy, but we'd eaten so much for dinner that we were like, nope. So we're going to eat that tomorrow instead. But yeah, it was great. I'm good. I'm tired as always. Obviously the weekend didn't go as I wanted it to, but there you go. Never mind. So yeah, man, just living the dream. Living the fucking dream.
But
So,
did you enjoy the Americans' national holidays that is known as the Super Bowl?
Well, we'll get to that. What have you been doing yourself?
Work, as always. Went to see
Lots of Rhiannon.
Lots of Rhiannon. Went to see the kids.
Nice. How was that?
It was all right. Chilling out with them. Took them to the park for a bit. Freezing my ass off in the park. We've done 2 interviews since we last convened.
Good word. Good word.
That's a good word. I liked that word.
Yeah.
And that's about it. I've not really done a lot. I've been watching the old Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Nice.
I'm now on season 3. I forgot how damn good this show was. Like, seriously, how good is this show? Why?
You've got 2 really good fucking seasons, 3 and 4. Just the Ghost Rider series 4. Yeah. Oh my God.
What's upsetting is I know it gets cacked towards the end because I'm loving it so much of them. And in the minute, it's they've been on the Gemma's on the planet and Hive comes back and it was like, and the episode had just started. The episode just started today is when the Watchdogs come into it. I'm like, the show's so good. Yeah,
it's brilliant. Yeah. It's brilliant. It's
fucking superb. Loving it.
Good, but yeah, because I'm on season 6 and I'm just like, I'm on episode 3 and I'm like, yeah, I'll watch it later.
Yeah, I'm going to power through it because I really want to finish it. But yeah, it's upsetting that I know it goes downhill.
Series 5 was all right. It's not awful. The ending destroyed me. But yeah, it's all right. Series 5, 3 and 4, I just enjoy them because 4 especially. Oh my God, 4 was fucking out.
Yeah, I remember the Ghost Rider one.
Oh,
I remember there's the Ghost Rider one, and I remember there's one where they're like in some weird dream sequence where they all work for Hydra or some shit. And then
that's 4.
Is that 4? And then I remember there's another one where they're stuck on some alien planet
5
after the Earth blows up or something, and like Fitz goes back in time. I sort of vaguely remember bits. But that's about as far as I remember. I don't think we got any further than that.
Nice. Enjoy.
I shall. What about you, sir? What have you been up to?
Well, so since we last convened, as you said, I went to watch the new Jackass movie last Wednesday. Jamie Westwood.
I'm so desperate to see.
If no one has seen Jackass, what is wrong with you? It is just phenomenal. I'm not going to give anything away. There's a few guest spots in there, and there's just some pranks and some things they do where I was like, oh, it looks all right, and then it develops like, oh, right, I think I'm in love with Danger Erin McGee, because he made that movie for me.
Really?
Yeah, he's fucking amazing. He's so funny. He really steps up to the plate in this movie. And just, I actually fell out of my chair at one point.
Okay.
So I'm laughing so much. It's so good.
I need to see it.
It just threw me back to my teenage years where I was like, yeah, this is just classic Jackass. Brilliant. They didn't sell out. You know, you worry when you go to movies in a car, they're really going to sell out. It's going to be really, you know, how I remember when we talked to Rav himself, we talked about Viva La Bam being so like, well, wait, because we've got to have a sandwich, we've got to have break, it's break time now. Yeah, it doesn't have that feel to it. It's really fucking good.
Oh, I'm so excited. I've heard rumours that Johnny Knoxville's going to have a match at WrestleMania as well.
Oh, why?
He's in some program with Sami Zayn. So.
What? I don't understand WWE anymore. I don't get it. It's just a stepping stone to plug shit rather than it's just not what it used to be anymore. It's fucking wank.
Yeah.
That's why I stopped watching it last year because I was like, nah. I've been Rihannaing, of course. I've been doing my exams again for work, which have been going really well. I think I've passed about 4 or 5 now. So that's going really good. So I'm really happy with that. The weekend came and the big day, Saturday. Though it's a big weekend actually all over for sport. But Saturday was obviously me versus the other half. Scotland versus Wales. My first experience of rugby in Cardiff with fans. Unbelievable, Jamie. The feeling, the atmosphere was insane. There were so many Scottish people around, bagpipes everywhere. I felt like I was at home. It was just incredible. And like we were sat in the slug and lettuce and we were eating breakfast with a massive chicken like platter. It was phenomenal. Drinking at like 11:45. And like when the Scots were walking past the window, there was Welsh ladies like, "Whoa, like give us it," and they would like flash them and stuff. And they'd be like, "Whoa!" Like, oh, it's so funny. I went from when we went to the stadium to like, breathe in the atmosphere. It was just incredible. I got her a Welsh foam finger for free, so she got a foam finger with like oggy on it, and she was loving it. And like she accidentally poked some woman in the back of the arse with it or something. Like it was really funny. That was in O'Neill's, and like we tried doing it. But mate, the result aside, obviously we lost, and I am gutted about it, but. Nobody was a prick.
It was a close game, though, wasn't it?
Very close game. We were in Boom Bar, and like I was one of only 2 or 3 Scotsmen in the whole pub, and I sang my national anthem as I always do. But then when the Welsh national anthem started, I've never known anything like it. It was so loud in that bar. Everyone was belting it out, not like in England where no one gives a fuck and it's not patriotic about anything at all. They were full on belting this Welsh national anthem out, and even I got goosebumps. I was like, "This is unbelievable."
That's cool. It
was really fucking cool. But yeah, the game was decent. We played really well. We just didn't care second half. Like we just didn't come out to play, and obviously we ended up losing 2017. So never mind. It is what it is. We can't win the Grand Slam now because we've lost a game, and we can't win the Triple Crown because we've lost to Wales. So the Triple Crown is the 4 countries of the UK against each other.
Oh, okay.
So we have to beat England, Ireland, and Wales to win the Triple Crown, and we obviously beat England. And then I was like, "Oh, we're on," because I thought Wales would be the easiest of the 3, and how wrong I was. And the Grand Slams where you beat everybody. So France next into a week on Saturday because we've got a break now. So France haven't beaten us for 3 or 4 years, and we're at home. But France are ridiculously good. So their team is insane. Like, and everyone's like, there's no way you're beating them. So we'll see. We'll see how that pans out in a week on Saturday.
When I went to Cheltenham to see the kids, when I got off the train, the platform was just full of people in kilts, Scotland tops.
Coming to Cardiff.
Again, same again with Welsh people with flags around their neck and everything. I was like, oh, it's game day. They're all going to Cardiff.
Amazing. It was just beautiful to be here and experience it all firsthand. Like I loved it. So I would definitely I renewed my membership for the year. So I'm going to try and get tickets for the Autumn Nations because I really hope the All Blacks come to town because I'll be flying up to fucking Edinburgh to watch Scotland, New Zealand. That'll be insane.
That'd be amazing.
Well, we never got them the year just gone. Wales and Ireland did. So one of England have announced that they're playing them at Twickenham. So I'm like, oh, come to Murrayfield, please. And I'd love to. Tickets would be ridiculous, but it'd be so worth it. And obviously it was the Americans' national holiday on Sunday. It was Super Bowl Sunday. But we went to my sister's house for my niece's 7th birthday. Her birthday was Valentine's Day. Happy birthday, Lexi. But we went for a party at my sister's on the 13th, which was really, really nice. My sister made a massive spread, and our house was full of people. We all did lateral flow, so everyone was negative could go. It was just amazing. So nice to see family. Watched England batter Italy in the rugby, and just spent time with family. It was really nice, and the other half loved it. My family adore it. It's so nice. So that was a lush day. Got back. We did 2 interviews, like you said, both those evenings on the weekend, and the Super Bowl Sunday. So good game, real game. Halftime show was incredible.
Halftime show was amazing.
Dr. Dre, Eminem, Snoop Dogg, Mary J. Blige, and Kendrick Lamar. Like, I loved it. It was brilliant. And then 50 Cent showed up as well.
50 Cent was upside down, so it was incredible.
Yeah, it was good. It was good. Really good halftime show.
He wasn't in it much, was he?
Who?
50 Cent. He literally did that bit, and that was it.
Well, he wasn't announced for it, so he's obviously a special guest.
Oh, I thought he was announced for it.
It was Eminem that wasn't announced. It didn't do much. I wanted more of Eminem, but it was still decent.
Really good.
And then obviously the game was phenomenal. The Rams were losing with a minute to go, and then that last minute touchdown. Oh
wow! I didn't know that.
The Bengals winning in pretty much the whole way, and the Rams scored the touchdown right at the end, and everyone was like, "Fuck!" It was so good. Like, I know Odell Beckham injured his knee at just before half time when he scored that he was on fire. Like, it was just fun. What a game! Really enjoyed it. So yeah, and obviously Valentine's Day yesterday. Me and the other half watched The Princess Bride, and we had jacket potatoes.
I've never watched The Princess Bride.
She loves it. I enjoyed it. I didn't get it to begin with. It's meant to be like a spoofy comedy, but it's meant to be really good at the same time. Like, it's meant to be like love prevails over everything sort of thing. But there was a few scenes at the end where I was laughing my ass off. So it's the guy from Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Yeah, literally the only thing I know about it is he's in it, and Andre the Giant says, "Anybody want a peanut?" That's literally all I know about The Princess Bride.
Andre the Giant's in the whole thing as well. He's brilliant in it as well. So yeah, man, it's good. It's been good. And then obviously here we are.
Here we are indeed. I forgot to mention, obviously I did say I have a couple of weeks off work, 3 weeks off work, can't wait. But last week when I originally mentioned it, I forgot to mention something. And then one of our dear listeners decided to message me with abuse because I didn't mention that when I'm going to Weymouth for my granddad's wedding, I'm going to be meeting up with old Gemma Williams of the Talking Codswallop podcast. So hi, Gemma. I can't wait to see you.
When's your granddad's wedding?
Next weekend.
Oh, 26th, 27th.
So it'll be a week to the day this episode comes out that I'll be seeing Miss Williams in Weymouth.
Enjoy.
Shall be fun. Looking forward to it. It's going to be a busy week celebrating the wife's birthday, but she doesn't have a clue what we're doing. But anyway, we're all caught up, my friend. So shall we pop on over to Stay Cozyville?
Come on, Braden, get your ass in here. Hey, Jamie, do you like being cozy?
I do.
And do you like staying cozy?
I like that even more.
Then just heading over to www.staycozyclothing.com,
where you can find hoodies, tees, sweaters, and much, much more.
And just enter The Chronicles as one word at checkout to receive 10% off your order.
And make sure you follow them on the Instagram at Stay Cozy Clothing to keep up to date with all the new designs.
Remember, guys, that's The Chronicles as one word at checkout to receive 10% off your order. And now back to this week's episode. Hey, Jamie.
Hello, sir.
I genuinely think this is probably your most favourite segment ever.
I think this is my favourite part of my week every week.
It's time for Callum's Treaches.
Do you want to know something? Callum will be able to tell you in Callum's Treachings.
Is cereal soup?
Ooh.
Lovely. Here we go again for another edition of Callum's Treachings, Jamie's favourite segment ever.
You damn skippy is.
I thought I would, put a serious emphasis on the E.
There's a Chris Jericho ever there.
Jamie.
Yes, sir.
What is Callum treaching us this week?
Beds are just shells for our bodies when we don't use them.
I love how that no one ever thinks of that.
No, it's absolutely spot on.
I was going to put myself on the shelf. We'll make this contraption where people can lie down for comfort. It's a shelf, though. No, let's call it something else because we need to make. It sounds weird that we're shelving ourselves. Let's call it a bed. How about that? Lovely. I love that idea. Great, lovely.
I just got this image of like beds attached to the wall.
Should we go to shelf?
I now need to say that and see if it's questioned.
So I'm down for that as well.
I'm just going to go put myself on the shelf. Look.
Yeah, but like shelves, like beds, are actually on the wall in like buses and boats, aren't they? They're actually shelved to the wall.
That's a good point, yeah.
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Fucking brilliant. Fuck me. Well, we're off to an absolute flyer. I mean, you're coughing your ass off. We're off to an absolute flyer. Jamie.
Superb.
What else is Callum treaching us this week?
Mason jars must be the only humans named jars in existence.
Fuck's sake.
Oh.
Excuse me, love. Pass us the Colin jar.
Why did they call them that then? Why do they think that they must have gone, that's a great name, actually. I don't like the name Jam Jar. That doesn't make any sense. That's what I used to call my grandmother, by the way.
Yes, it was. I remember you telling them.
Yeah. That doesn't really make sense. I can't think of any jars now. My brain, I was going to joke.
I literally thought of jam jars and mason jars. That's it.
Large jar makes no sense at all,
Large
is it? So then someone obviously went for Star Wars and went, fuck it, just use it twice. Jar Jar.
What's so special about your jar, Mason? It's got a fucking handle on.
There must be some sort of special to be called Mason this day and age now. I'm named after a fucking jar, I am.
Oh, my son was named after a TV, so sure, why not? As weird things.
That's a very good point, actually. Why did you not put Song in there then?
Should have been his mid-name, shouldn't it? Sam Song Westwood.
But then it makes him Oriental.
It does sound a bit Oriental, doesn't it?
And finally, Jamie, what else is Callum treaching us this week?
If an orange is called an orange, then why isn't a lime called a green or a lemon called a yellow?
This is something I've wondered quite often, but it's absolutely that's destroyed you.
That's amazing. That's amazing. That is actually amazing. That's one of the greatest things I've ever heard. Fucking hell.
To be fair, though, are there any other fruits that are orange?
No.
There isn't, is there?
Carrots are orange, but they're not fruit, they're vegetables. So I just think that's fucking fantastic.
Look at me. Is there any other orange fruit?
Is passion fruit orange?
I can't think now. I can't think what a passion fruit looks like.
It's got the weird little leaves coming out the top. I'm sure passion fruit.
I can think of another one that's orange, but I can't think of the life of me for them. Can't think of the name of me rather for the life of me.
Grapefruit.
Aren't they yellow?
They're orange. They're definitely orange, and then you get melons as well.
Yeah. Okay, that's theory out the window. Then I don't know.
On a melon on the inside is orange. Is it watermelon's red? What's the orange? Honeysuckle? Honeydew, not honeysuckle. Honeysuckle's a plant. Fucking hell. Yeah. What a twat.
That's that theory out the window either way, so I don't know.
But why that's such a great point. Like, maybe it's because the English language is confusing enough. We don't need fruit to start sounding like colours, though. What came first, the colour or the fruit? They went, oh, that's a lemon, that's a lime. And they got to the orange and went, fuck, what do we call this? Bollocks to it. Just call it by its colour name. Fuck it. We're at our tether here, Steve, to be honest with you.
She's like, Dave, what colour is this, mate? Orange. What is it? It's an orange, mate. What? I'm confused.
They're going down the production of all the fruit, like dragon fruit, lychee, grapefruit, melon, banana. Fuck, this is getting boring. This God's just like lemon. Like, what's that? Oh, you know what? Last one. Just call it what it's not what colour it is. Just call it an orange. I'm bored. I'm bored of naming all these bloody fruits.
What's this, Steve? This big round one here. What's this called? An orange. What's this slightly smaller one called? A satsuma, Steve. What do you The fucking clementine, that one, mate.
Nectarine.
I think all these complicated names for all the rest, but the standard one, orange.
Mind you, I'm about to blow Callum's mind.
Ooh.
Peach.
Oh yes.
Peach is a colour.
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that shade must have been named after the fruit, though. I feel.
Yeah, probably. Okay, never mind. I tried to treach the treacher and failed.
Treach the treacher.
You should never treach the treacher. You'll get burnt. All right.
You should sat there going, dare challenge me, feeble boy.
Got you, Ginger. What do you think you're fucking doing coming to my segment and trying to change my treaches? How dare you? Like slams his staff down. He's like, you realise who the king is here? You think you two are in control, but really, Callum is the real king.
I love the idea of Callum having a staff.
I am the real owner of the Chronicles of Podcast. You are my minions. You do not realise what you are doing. Treating the world, spreading my message. Boom.
Oh.
And that was another edition of Callum's Treachings. Oh, Callum. Fuck, you do it every single week and we fucking adore you. You absolute legend of a human, of a wonderful man, you.
I don't know how any man's brain can work like that.
We're just too lucky. We're just so lucky to be treached on a weekly basis. Like, I don't know where you get this from. And now I've got to fucking follow it. Jamie.
Hello, sir.
It's time for Tom's Journal.
Oh, read it for me.
And welcome to another edition of Tom's Journal. I'll get it out for you.
Oh, please do.
So, for the journal this week, I'm going to give an entry of my own.
Okay.
And then we will jump over to the picture round.
Okay.
Right. So, Valentine's Day, Jamie.
Yes.
I never understand why. How many people do you see, women per se, kick off that men are in Tesco or men are buying their last minute Valentine's gifts? Why they were doing it so late? Do you ever see that?
You see it all over social media. I've never actually seen anyone do it.
So, women complain about guys buying flowers on Valentine's Day, but surely that's what you want, because otherwise it'd be dead a couple of days afterwards.
Exactly mundo.
That's when I'd buy them, on the day.
Yeah. I said to Becky, like, I can't get you any flowers this year because, one, I don't like to buy them because they're not romantic, but also I've got no time.
What do you mean they're not romantic?
Here is a symbol of my love. It's going to be dead in 2 days.
Okay.
Flowers aren't romantic.
Okay, that's fine. If that's
Bullshit. So,
that's fair. But I like buying flowers for the other half. She loves them. So Jamie, I've got a step-by-step guide how you can start your own beer company.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Step 1: start a beer company named responsibly.
That makes sense.
Step 2: watch as every other beer company promotes you for free at the end of their commercials. Okay? Step 3, Jamie?
Yeah.
Enjoy your yacht.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Oh, that's a genius idea. But everyone like,
brilliant.
I bet everyone now is like, I'm fucking doing that.
I'm amazed no one's done that. Even if it's just some like independent beer seller, I'm surprised no one's done that for a joke. So, dad joke time. Yes.
The other day at a thrift store, I bought an old record album called Sounds Wasps Make. When I got home and played it, I said to myself, this doesn't sound anything like wasp sounds. Then I realised I was playing the B-side.
The B-side. Knew it. Oh,
It just tickled me slightly. I quite liked it. Jamie.
hello.
Jamie, so have you seen The Waterboy?
The Adam Sandler movie. Yes, I have.
Have you seen Forrest Gump?
I have.
Okay. Tied game. 30 seconds left on the clock. Forrest wants to go home. Bobby thinks Forrest was talking bad about his mum. Could Bobby stop Forrest?
Oh. Oh, we're stepping into our roots of superhero bar fight territory on this one.
Yep.
Could Bobby Boucher catch Forrest Gump? Oh.
Could he stop him?
Could he stop him? Oh. I don't think he could catch him, but if he got in his way,
I'd
Forrest
stop him.
is down.
Yeah, I agree. I think Bobby Boucher would stop Forrest Gump.
Yeah, absolutely. He's like a
If
fucking
he
tank.
gets there in time. If Forrest is gone, there's no way he's catching him.
No way at all.
So, yeah, I'd say Boucher would stop Forrest.
Oh,
Absolutely.
yeah, definitely. I just don't think he'd catch him, though. He'd have to be in front of him.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So,
I really want to see that now.
yeah, me too. I've got a really nice thing. You know how people put those things that way? It's like, be you do what you want to do, take opportunities comes, blah, blah, blah. Those sort of motivational sort of photos, that sort of messages, etc. So I've got one for you, all right? Jamie, don't let anyone else ruin your day. It's your day, all right? Ruin it yourself.
I like that.
So yeah, I thought that was absolutely
I
fun.
like that.
What a motivational speech that is. I love it.
If you're going to have a crap day, make sure it's crap on your terms.
Yeah, exactly. But, so breakfast in bed, right, is luxurious. But when I eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner in bed, suddenly it's depression.
It's a good point.
What can I say? That fucking really made me laugh.
Am I the only one who's not a big fan of breakfast in bed?
I don't have breakfast in bed ever.
No, but I know it's like it's luxurious. Oh, breakfast in bed. I struggle to get comfy. And I don't know. I don't feel right lying down.
Well, it's always because I tend to cross my legs when I eat. Well, not I eat
Yes.
normally. When I sit at tables, I don't,
Yeah.
obviously. But when I sat on the floor I always, that's the new hunch. So obviously it makes you feel sick. It's not really, I don't think it's really great.
I don't like it. Plus, I'm always paranoid to get crumbs or food on my beds and bed sheets, and then I gotta fucking deal with that shit.
Oh, yeah, that's horrific. Yeah, but you eat on your bed. Yeah, then you get crumbs everywhere. And then you go to bed and go, what's that digging in my ass? What's that digging in my leg? Like,
Fucking toast crumbs, get out of here.
You bastards. And finally, Jamie,
Yes, sir.
baby roach. What happens if we get sprayed with Raid? Papa roach, suffocation, no breathing.
That's the best thing ever.
I saw it this morning. I was like, that's the greatest thing I've ever read.
I did not know where that was going. My God, that was amazing.
And that was another edition of Tom's Journal. I think I've killed Jamie. Did you like that, mate?
I did. That was fucking
Good.
brilliant. I'm
Thank
stealing
you.
that.
You're very, very welcome, sir. So before we get to the yes, de resistance, we should hear from our friends at ADF, Audio Drama Feed.
Hey there, I'm Frank Guglielmelli, and I'm the narrator for the Audio Drama Feed, featuring such audio dramas as Bounty Hunters, Marty and Mars, Val Toby, and so much more. You can find all of these wonderful programs on Spotify or wherever you listen to podcasts. Or you can go to our website at www.audiodramafeed.com. We are thrilled to be affiliated with the Chronicles of Podcast with Tom and Jamie.
Mr. Stevens,
Yes, sire.
it's audience participation time, baby.
Get it in my face.
Oh, I will, and the participation. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to participate in Jamie's Participation Challenge. This week I said, we all love a good cover song, right? How sometimes the cover can be better than the original. But my question is, if you were to take a popular song and have it covered in a completely different style of music, what would it be and why?
Alphabet Fascination is reggae.
I can't think what Alphabet Fascination is.
Da da. Da da. At the attitude in the high dude. Fascination. Boom, boom.
Oh, I know.
Fascination.
How would that go in reggae? That'd be amazing.
They were bum ba ba bum ba bum ba bum ba easy bum ba bum ba bum ba down bum ba bum 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 bum.
What was that? That was amazing.
I don't know. Or even like Jimmy Borgir doing it.
Incredible.
Dun 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 dun. Easy. And all of a sudden, like choirs coming and organs, like, what the fuck's going on? Fascination, 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 fascination.
What's funny is I know someone who is engaged to the lead guitarist of Dimmu Borgir, so now I feel like I need to get that to happen. I'm going to get in contact.
Really?
I'm going to send a strongly worded email.
Do it. Who's that? How?
A mate Lee. A mate Lisa I've known her for years.
Fuck.
Yeah, she's moving to Norway to be with him.
Holy ass. Oh my goodness gracious balls. What the fuck?
Oh my goodness gracious balls.
WT fuck. That's incredible.
Right, let's get some answers.
Let's do it.
Gemma Smith says, Closer by 9 Inch Nails, done in hillbilly bluegrass, because why the fuck not?
Give me an example.
I'm trying to think how that would even sound. I wanna fuck you like an animal. I wanna feel you on the inside.
That's fantastic, that is.
Scott Reedy says, I want the band Within Temptation to cover Stay by Shakespeare's Sister, but I want them to have James Hetfield sing the Hope and Pray section. I would love to hear that.
If I knew what that was, I would do the impression right now, but I don't know what the song is.
I hope and pray. Yeah, amazing.
I love doing James Hetfield singing anything. Maybe she's got James Hetfield sing Alphabet.
Oh, no.
Easy.
Oh, that reminds me of Superhero Barfight days.
Fascination. Fascination. Oh, here. Castles in the sky. Oh, tell me why.
Sean Dalby says, I've always thought Korn could do some amazing ABBA covers.
What? Hang on. Waterloo. I don't know. What's
Waterloo?
Dancing Queen. Feel the beat of the Dancing Queen.
Kyle Goldson says, I want Rammstein to do a cover of Don't You Want Me Baby by the Human League.
Don't you want me, baby? Don't you want me? Das ist not richtig. Nein, I don't need no baby.
This is my new favourite challenge ever, just for you singing. Stephen Mayer gives an example that I actually want to hear. He says, Kings of Leon's Molly's Chamber slowed down and done like a Dirty 30 style jazz blues song. I think that'd be amazing.
His voice is so weird back then. Everyone loves it. Right?
Oh no, that was when he's like, yep. Yeah, it just sounded like a skipping record. How is that the same band that did fucking Sex is on Fire? And everyone was
He almost sounds Asian, doesn't he?
I love it when you see him like Molly's Chambers days. He's got the long hair and it's tucked behind his ear and his big ears are sticking forward. And then he's like, just Sex is on Fire, and everyone's like, oh my god, he's so dreamy.
Yeah.
This man did well for himself. Andy Joinson says, I think Billie Eilish covering Change in the House of Flies by Deftones would be amazing.
I don't get the fascination with her.
No, not me.
I really don't, because you can't. She mumbles. I don't have a clue what the fuck she's saying.
To be fair, I only know that one song that everyone knows.
What's that?
That Bad Guy song.
Oh, the musically, it's fantastic, but I'm just like, there's a song she did that they put for the NXT theme song once, which is "You Should See Me in a Crown." And it's like,
okay.
You should see me in a crown. You should see me in a crown. Like, no, I'm right.
Face when you do that is amazing.
Literally, that's what she's like. She's just like moody as fuck. Like, I'm all right, thanks.
I've watched you change. Yeah, I could actually pull it off. I could see that.
I just personally, like, I'm not knocking her. I don't think she's shit or anything. It's just not for me. It's just, I'm just like, I just don't get it.
Here's one I think you might get behind. Ollie Nightingale says, I would take Blinding Lights by The Weeknd and have it played by a full orchestra.
Oh my God, that'd be unbelievable. That would literally be fantastic.
Amazing.
It would be, that would be unbelievable. I love that and Save Your Tears. What a tune that is as well. But it's reminded me of when they did the South Park. Obviously, it's back now, isn't it? And the orchestra version of San Diego was just like, I'm gonna jacket where the sun always shines. He's about to jacket. Just so good. Hey, that guy's jacket. It's just, sorry, Carol.
Graham White in an answer I would expect from Graham. Master of Puppets by Metallica, played with a squeaky straw through a plastic cup lid like in McDonald's.
Oh, no. Oh, God.
Oh, God, that would drive right through you, wouldn't it? Lydia Manson, former guest, says Jolene by Dolly Parton, but covered by Lil Wayne.
See, I got my knives and my bitches and I'm coming in the fire. Jolene.
Scissor or whatever. I don't
what you gonna do? Get my nuts of fire coming up and I don't know. What's the song? Please don't take my man, isn't it?
Yeah.
So please don't take my bitch. But they're coming up in here and we're coming down in here. We're shooting up all these hoes and blah 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 blah. Just like Jolie, don't take my man, you fucking whore. I got my 40 in my pants and I don't know. I'm gonna crank some holes in that bitch's ass, taking my man. What? Oh, then I also forgot Lil Wayne.
Oh, yeah, he's a rapper. You got to get his name in there.
Lil Wayne gonna fuck up Jolene, gonna put a cap into my ass.
Lil Wayne, Dolly Parton. Here we go.
Travis Barker on the drums for some weird ass reason.
Oh, of course, because why not? Oh, and last
Soulja Boy gonna get me. But
that was great. Let's be honest.
Soulja Boy, fair enough. Go on.
Last but not least, Mr. Paul Bamford says, "I want Frank Sinatra covering NWA Straight Outta Compton." I'll come straight out of Compton, crazy motherfucker named Ice Cube, hanging with these beep with attitude.
Saying fuck the police. Fuck the police. Oh.
I actually really want to hear that. I think it sounds incredible.
Isn't he dead?
Yeah, but there's people like Richard Cheese that could do it.
Michael Bublé. He might have tried your cave.
I was going to say, get him out early. Let's defrost him early.
Come on, Bubble. Let's get some NWA down you.
Got Michael Bublé doing NWA.
It'd be fantastic.
Oh, that was possibly my favourite audience participation ever. Mostly because of me and you, but there we go. Still,
it was good. I do love your audience participation, Jamie. It's quite the experience, yes. Really, and I do. If you do, I want to say thank you to every single one of you for participating in Jamie's challenge. Yes. One does enjoy Jamie's challenge. And if you also enjoy Jamie's challenge, yes, and of course Callum's treachings. Yes, I also love to be treached around here. Yes, yes. And Tom's journal. This is journal is a glorious book. It's always fun to read. Yes, and obviously the interview and the rest of the Chronicles of Podcast. And you can enjoy the other 27 editions of the Chronicles of Podcast available wherever you get your podcasts from, whether that be Spotify, Google, Apple Podcasts. Sign up, subscribe, follow us. Please hit those buttons. Follow us, like us, share us. Tell all of your fucking friends about us, for God's sake. Also, you can go down to the YouTube and you can type in the Chronicles of Podcast and you can click that subscribe button. We are so close to 100 followers. We are so close to 100 subscribers. So we're literally on the verge. We're 16 people away. There's 300 of you that like our Facebook page at the Chronicles of Podcast. Follow that as well. On Facebook at the Chronicles of Podcast, right? But on YouTube, right, in the Chronicles of Podcast, you get all the interviews, you can watch them, and you can watch all these shows as well. You can watch all these shows, all the shows every Friday at 6 p.m. But you can also watch hashtag WBW way back Wednesday, every single Wednesday at 6 p.m. as well. We hope you enjoyed the Chronicles of Kelly Jones, costume designer. She came out this week again. We thoroughly enjoyed talking to her, especially if you love Sons of Anarchy. Get that watched. Like I said, you can follow us on Facebook at the Chronicles of Podcast. You can also follow us, Jamie. Where is that exactly?
You tell me every week, and I never remember the shitty memory of mine.
I think it's on the Twitter.
No, that's the one.
At TCO Pod. Do you know where else, Jamie? Do you know where else?
There's more than one place?
There's more than one. Do you know where else it is?
Where?
On the Instagram.
Oh, of course.
At TCO Pod. You can also follow us, Jamie, on the TikTok, where me and you have been thoroughly enjoying putting some videos up. So please come and follow us on the TikTok at TCO Pod and enjoy, share, and just watch and indulge on those videos. Enjoy them thoroughly. Please share them. Tell everybody. So, Jamie, the Chronicle. Also, before I get started, before I move on from this, you can also follow us, or find us even, at our beautiful, brand spanking, deliciously sexy and gorgeously wonderful new website at www.thechroniclesofpodcast.com. The Chronicles of Podcast. Download us, review us, share us, rate us, tell all of your friends about us. Allow us into your ears, but most importantly, always clean us with a nice damp sponge.
Oh yes, I do like a sponge bath.
Absolutely, yes.
Before we get out of here, we have to say our thank yous, as always. Every episode you hear lots of delicious background music, and that is all provided by the wonderful Matt Roberts. Go check him out at Matt Roberts Music. Go find all his music on Spotify. Go check out his latest release, Retrograde Volume 3. It is superb. And also want to say thank you to the wonderful Braden Barry for StayCozyClothing.com, our beautiful sponsors. Go to their website, grab one of each, including their brand new white hoodies that are released in time for Valentine's. They are beautiful, may I add.
Yes, they are.
Go throw them in your basket. Use that discount code at the checkout, The Chronicles, and save yourself 10%, because as we like to say on this show, thanks to Tesco, every little helps. So why not? And of course, a massive thank you to the Sophie Lancaster Foundation. One day I'll get that right. They are stamping out prejudice, hatred, and intolerance everywhere. We spread that message every single week because it is that damn important to us. Obviously, it's all started because of actions involving people in the alternative community that me and Tom are part of. We grew up in part of that community, and it's a horrible story. There's no other way to word it, but we can prevent that from happening to future generations just by spreading that message and getting that lesson out there. So please go to sophielancasterfoundation.com, find all about the foundation, find out how you can help, and find out how we can help, because we obviously do have plans. Tom, has the idea of the bike ride sunk in yet? You looked quite mortified last week.
About what?
The bike ride.
But I'm going to bike for starters, and I'm a fat fuck. So
I'm going to be doing this on my own.
I'd like to do it with you. We will discuss this more in future.
Just last week when I said how many miles and hours, your face was like, oh, blah, blah. It was quite amazing to watch, I'm not going to lie.
It's like melting.
Why do I sign myself up for these things?
It's like, oh, yes, I'd love to go off air and be like, fuck, man.
But no. And last but not least, who else do I need to thank you? I need to say thank you to Audio Drama Feed for their wonderful, wonderful audio dramas every single week, including Val Toby involving this man over here as the Sheriff King. So go check them out. They've got plenty of new shows coming up, plenty of shows already out. Go check them all out. Spotify, wherever you get your audio dramas from. And last but not least, thank you to my handsome co-host just for being handsome and letting me stare at him for an hour.
Appreciate that. And a massive thank you to Pierre Bohanna as well for being such a wonderful human and a wonderful guest on our show. Jamie, you couldn't have said any of that any better if you tried.
Especially about your handsome face.
Oh, stop it, you. Too kind. But guys, sadly, we are going to depart. Have a wonderful week. We'll see you next week. All right? So,
yeah, we will.
Jamie, as for this week, we're going to see all of you next week.
Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.